Israel's an envoy says us Jews would be hesitant to vote for Biden and Democrats. Israel's permanent representative to the United Nations Gilad Erdan suggested that us Jews will hesitate to vote for Biden and the Democratic Party in the elections after us President Biden reacted to Israel's ground attack on Rafah. Speaking to Israeli state television Kan, Gilad Erdan reacted to Biden's statement that he would stop sending weapons to Israel if it entered Rafah with a large-scale attack. Erdan said Biden's statement was disappointing and argued that putting pressure on Israel would only please the enemies. There are many Jewish Americans who voted for the President Biden and the Democratic Party, and they are now hesitant, Erdan said. Us President Biden had announced that he would stop sending weapons to Israel if it launched a large-scale attack on Rafah, reminding that they had warned many times before that Israel should not engage in a comprehensive ground attack on Rafah. Biden noted that he clearly expressed this issue in his last meeting with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Biden said, "If they enter Rafah, they have not yet entered with a comprehensive attack. If they do, then I made it clear that I will not send the weapons used in Rafah and other cities." Donald Trump says Jews should be ashamed to vote for Biden. Citing Biden's latest arms shipment decision, Biden shames Israel. If any Jew votes for Biden, they should be ashamed of themselves. Donald Trump, who is running for president again in the United States, criticized President Joe Biden's Israel comments. Trump called out Biden's remarks about halting certain arms shipments to Israel if it launches a large-scale ground offensive against Israel, targeting American Jews whose votes he wants in November's elections. Biden should be ashamed of himself if they vote for him, Trump said, arguing that Biden is leaving Israel alone and that this. On May 6, the Israeli army announced that it had ordered the evacuation of some neighborhoods in the east of the southern city of Rafah, where 1.5 million displaced Palestinians had taken refuge, and announced that it had launched a ground offensive in the Rafah area of Gaza and seized the Gaza side of the border crossing with Egypt.